Disney Princess, Beauty and the Beast, Enchanted Stew. Belle hummed to herself as she strolled through the castle. She had been living there for a few months now and was finally beginning to feel at home. Now, she was headed toward the kitchen for a chat with Miss Pot and the stove. "Well, hello, dear," Mrs. Pot and the stove called out together as Belle stepped into the large kitchen. The smell of roasted meat and vegetables greeted Belle. "Hello," Belle replied. "You're just in time for a spot of tea," Mrs. Pot said. Belle smiled as Chip hopped across the counter, stopping right in front of her. "I'll be your teacup," he said, "and no bubble tricks, I promise," he added seriously. "All right then," Belle agreed. "How was your morning in the library, dear?" Mrs. Pot asked. "It was wonderful," Belle exclaimed. "I finished my book about knights in shining armor and started one about a prince who's disguised as a frog." "A frog?" the stove exclaimed. "Oh my, what a tale." Suddenly, black smoke began to seep out of the sides of the oven door. "Oh my," the stove said again, throwing open the door. Smoke poured into the room. When it finally cleared, Belle spotted a scorched roast and crispy black vegetables inside. "Oh my," the stove exclaimed a third time. "What are we going to feed the beast for supper?" Mrs. Pot fretted. Excuse me. The kitchen door opened and Lemire rushed into the room. "What is that awful smell?" he asked. A moment later, he spotted the roast. "It's absolutely scorched," he cried. "We can't possibly feed that to the beast. What will we do?" Belle got to her feet. "Enchanted stew," she said calmly. Taking down a large stew pot and a few vegetables, she began to chop and simmer. The last ingredient was this scorched roast. "It adds the perfect smoky flavor," she explained. Just then, the beast came into the kitchen. "What smells so delicious?" he asked. "Supper," Belle replied with a smile and a wink at the stove and Mrs. Pot. "It's called Enchanted Stew, and we cooked it together." The end.